Good morning, Arizona and the rest of the world. Curved mountain grades. Next 4 miles. I can attest to that. We're about a mile in right now from where our campsite is. And we drove in 4 miles, and right there is the start of the curved mountain grades. And I will tell you, it's twisty and curvy and some steep grades also. But the boys and I, Major and Gibson, are down here at the other campsite that I had mentioned in the other video. This was one when we first came in. There was a big RV down in here in this first section. And there's like 2 big camping areas that are pretty much right adjoining each other. Lots of places you could pull into or back into. Or you can just pull right around this loop here. There's a big fire ring right there. Spot you can pull in right there. Or if you got a big rig, you can pull right in here. I think that big RV was backed into this area here. But there's a lot of area right here. You can put multiple RVs in here. I guess this is almost like a separate, there might be like 3 campsites here or more. There's a fire ring there. There's another big one here. And the area's fairly flat too, level. Big fire ring right there. A little bit of wind today. Here's another loop. Again, lots of places you can pull into or back into. Another big fire ring. Just an open area here with another fire ring. It's a little bouncy probably because I'm just hand holding the camera, the cell phone. There's a spot you could pull in or pull through. Fire ring there. Another fire ring there. Another spot. This one's a little sloped, so probably not quite as good, but right there wouldn't be too bad. So you can see there's a big area here that you could camp at. There's one fire ring, right next to it another one. And here's another one. So much area right here. There's a tiny little campfire ring. Plenty of rock here to build fire rings. That RV that was here, they had a ATV with them, and they left right after the weekend. You can see this is really a huge area here. Multiple places that you could camp in. This is a well-maintained road. It's pretty wide up here. As you hit into the mountains, it definitely gets down to like a little narrower, but two vehicles can pass safely without any problem. Down here at the bottom, there's a wash, a big wash, and I've read where some people have driven up the wash and camped up along the wash somewhere. I'm afraid of getting stuck in any real loose soil, so I wouldn't do it. I don't have four-wheel drive. I have a limited slip rear differential, which helps some, but you know, you get into some of that loose soil, real sandy loose soil, and you might be doing yourself a disservice for sure. Been there, done that. Actually got stuck in sand up in Kanab, Utah, the night we spent before we picked up Major. Actually, we didn't know about Major until the next day, because he had just become available for adoption. I was so lucky. Here's that wash. This is one of them. There's another one that cuts up that way. You can see it's a big wash. And it looks like it's fairly rocky, but it also looks like there's a lot of sand down there too, sandy soil. So would I try it? No. No way. Don't fall off. It drops off here pretty good. Don't get too close to the edge, buddy. Yeah. Okay, well, we're gonna head back towards the van. Maybe just talk with you a bit while we're headed up there. Like I said, we're about a mile in further from our campsite. And our campsite is just about maybe a quarter to a half mile in from US 93. So we got the first campsite actually that you come to as you're coming down Signal Road. This is a very nice area. It's very pretty. And it's not too bad today. You know, we went through those first few days that was up in the 90s. Look at this big saguaro over here. He's a good looking guy. Yeah. Very nice. Yeah, so I forgot what I was saying. Old age. Mental feebleness. There's that guy. The bottom doesn't look too good. It looks like somebody's made it. He's either had a branch, an arm that broke off towards the bottom there, or somebody has made a large nest in there. Awesome. Okay. Oh, I was talking about this area. I really like this area. Where'd my boys go? There they are over there. They're hunting. Oh, when they come back out, I'll zoom in a little, get a little closer to Gibson. The boys were catching all these, this grass. Let me show you. Grass has all these little stickers, and they're all over the place, you know, the stickers. And they were sticking to their fur when it was long. So, day before yesterday, see how he's got stuff stuck in his ear here on his face? It's little seeds from the grass. But I gave them all, I got the clippers out, and I gave them all a real good trim all over their body, except their heads. But I got the belly, especially the belly and the legs and the paws, where their hair was really long. Now it still catches in the tail there some, but and the ears, but not so bad. Hey buddy, getting a little shade there? Don't blame you. It's not too bad right now. Right now it's 68, according to WeatherBug, in Wickiup, Arizona. Wickiup is about, I think it's about 8 or 9 miles northwest of us. That's the nearest town. And the high is supposed to go up to 73 today. And we've got about a 15-mile-an-hour wind, which feels good. I love these guys. They hunt together really well. They piled up. Nice area. It's you know, the grass is low, pretty much. You know, cattle do graze up here because I've seen some droppings, but haven't seen any cattle here. Did see some cattle down on 17 Mile Road when we stopped overnight there. In the morning we saw some cattle as we were leaving. Here we've been visited daily, sometimes multiple times during the day, by wild burros. And they travel in pairs. Last evening I saw 4 of them all together standing up in the roadway just up a little from our campsite. Yeah, it's a very pretty area. Now the temperature's dropped down a bit. It's very comfortable. The boys probably feel a lot cooler too with their long hair trimmed off. They got their summer cut. That's nice the BLM maintains this road so well. On the sides of the road, each side they've cut a drainage ditch, and every so often they've got a runoff to take the water away and lead it off into the off-road area here. See what I mean? How drainage area comes down and they do a cut to drain it off. Same ways over here. Drainage. And this probably wasn't too long ago that they graded this. I mean, you can still see the grader tracks. So it hasn't rained probably since they graded. What are you guys looking for back here, eh? Where'd the boy go? The big guy. The big guy. Here he comes. Hey, don't forget to get your 10%. Ah, isn't it wonderful? Isn't it lovely? We get good cell signal here too. AT&T, Verizon, and T-Mobile. All three of them. Here, let me get that out of your ear here. Okay. Yeah, we'll have to brush your ears when we get back. Got a bunch of seeds in there. Okay. Hi. Yeah, I gotta hand it to the BLM district here, because they do a good job at maintaining this road. There are ranches out beyond. We could see from where I stopped 4 miles in, there was, he's chasing the little thing. Here it goes. Some little buggy was chasing. It was fast. But yeah, there's 4 miles in, we're kind of up on a rise before the road started heading back down, and it headed down into a valley. And we could see, there was at least one ranch. There's probably more than one down in there, and looked pretty nice and green too. They must have some water source back in there that they can irrigate a bit. But they've gotten a good bit of rain over the winter here in Arizona, which is great. They were in a major drought, so that really helped. Let's see, off on the tops of mountains over there, you see the high tension line. They look like steel men in the desert. Yeah. Steel men in the desert. Yep, that's him. I talked about the other day on a video, I was talking about my finances and how we wanted to stay here for a couple weeks to conserve gas money. Just wanted to mention about that honestly, that's like my preference. It's not, I mean, it's a side benefit to save gas money by not traveling so much. But really, it's my preference to find a nice spot and stay here for, a few weeks. Not a few, because BLM land, so 14 days. But yeah, to stay for a couple weeks and enjoy the area. That's what we're doing here. This is a great area, and we're going to enjoy it. And it's just a side benefit that we're saving money for gas. I don't know if I mentioned, but what I'm doing now is I use one credit card. It's a Verizon Visa card, and I pay it off each month. But that's what I use for all my normal expenses. Oh, he's chasing another one of those. Here's another one of these cuts. Drainage cuts. Yeah, I use that Verizon Visa because I get a good rebate on it. I get 4% back on gasoline and groceries, which is my main expense. 3% for dining out, which includes like carry out, and 1%, well, let's see, 2% on Verizon. So I pay my Verizon bill, my Verizon, Verizon wireless bill with it, and I get 2% back, and then 1% on everything else. So that's pretty good. It mounts up each month, and then paying it off, I have no interest charge, and I have set in my budget, I kind of decided exactly how much I can spend, and that includes groceries, gas, and everything else, cell phone bills and all. And once I hit that, I don't like to spend too much more, because I know that I'm going to have to pay that full amount off next month. And the statement for Verizon Visa card for my account posts on usually the 12th of the month. So then after the 12th, I can start spending again, and that'll go towards the following month's bill and the amount that I've allotted to myself. If you've been following me for a while, you may recall that last year I had said that I was doing a budget, that I wanted to have all my bills paid off by the end of last year. Well, that didn't happen, did it? What happened was my capitalistic consumer spending habits kicked in, and I didn't follow my budget. But this year I'm highly motivated, and I'm going to stick with it. The breeze feels good. You guys are probably getting thirsty, I bet. I see some tongues hanging out. So we've just walked, probably when we finish, it'll be a little over 2 miles. Not bad. Would not have tried this last couple days because it was just way too warm. We just took short walks, and we waited till later in the day when it cooled down. Another cut, drainage cut. Heard the burros hee-hawing from this side of the road, the opposite side from our campsite, just before we started our walk, but I didn't see them. They were by last night. They were by during the night, and then passed by early in the morning again. Sometimes they hee-haw, sometimes they don't. Hee-haw, hee-haw. Okay. This is a little bit of a downgrade as you go in till you hit the mountains there. So we're walking on a slight upgrade now. Damn, people, what's it with you? Why? Hope you enjoyed your Arizona green tea. You trashy person, you. And this place really doesn't have much trash. It's very nice. Almost pristine, eh? He's gone to something back here. Oh, that breeze feels so good. And it's very dry here, of course. I think humidity's somewhere around 10%. Come on, Bucko. Good boy, Gibby. Yeah, you checking out that can. Should I end this? I should. I won't. For a little bit. Yeah, I got to tell you, I'm impressed by the road crew with the BLM. They do a fine job protecting the roadway from water runoff. We're just up around the bend here now. My arm's getting tired. I got to switch hands. Here are the burros. Sounds like they're somewhere around where we left them this morning. Earlier. I think what they do is they do the smart thing too. They find somewhere during the day that's shady spot and hunker down during the heat of the day, and they're out roaming around foraging for food during the evening and nighttime. It's kind of cool that they travel in pairs also. I'm guessing that that's a male and a female. I wonder what made that mark. Kind of slithery. You see that? I wonder what made that. We haven't seen any snakes. I'm sure they're out here. We haven't seen any. I'm always kind of worried about that because the boys would be inquisitive and probably go up and want to smell them and might get nose bit, you know. I carry Benadryl as an antihistamine to ward off any reactions if they get stung or bit, counteract the poison until I can get them to a vet. Better view of the steel men on the ridge line there. That looks like that is burrow. They're over in here somewheres. They're over in this direction somewheres. I'm guessing they found a nice clump of trees or something that's shady. That's where they hang out during the heat of the day. I've got a bunch of video of them coming by. I will probably make a separate video just of the burrows, the wild burrows. There's our campsite. It's a wonderful day in the neighborhood. Yes, it is. I see my front windshield cover has pulled off on the one side. Have to reattach that. That's pretty good little ditches there. All right, well, home again, chickadee jig. See where my other two boys are here. Here's Beethoven sleeping in the center. Here's Berkeley sleeping over on the side here. They've got a fan that's up in the center there across from the bananas. And I better eat those bananas. Yeah, it's blowing right on them. Plus they got the crosswind. All right, from Major Gibson. Get a drink, buddy. Yeah. Have a great day. Thanks for coming along with. Thanks for coming along on the walk with us. We will talk to you later. Hey.